I mic'd up my client Chloe at her last nail appointment. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I figure why not just start and figure it out as I go along. So if you've ever wondered what two overstimulated weirdos talk about at their nail appointment, you don't have to wonder anymore.
I snort when I laugh sometimes.
I'm really good at moving on from people that are not good for me.
But is that a trauma response?
A little chaotic. No plan. The framing, abysmal. Could it be better? Yeah. Sure could, babes. But let me know what you think.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
Takeoff?
Like, isn't he the one that died?
The artist that got shot?
Amigos, yeah.
Wow.
He's been...
I didn't know you were a Migos fan.
The best lyric ever was, she got a big old onion booty, make the world cry. And that's art.
And one thing about that, that's art.
It's art.
And more than art, it's...
Poets. Maya Angelou.
Poetry. I was just about to say that.
It's slam poetry,
and before art, that is poetry.
Yeah. Why? Because you can't drink on the job?
Yeah. Work hazard.
What shows are you watching?
Always Real Housewives.
Which one's your favorite?
Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been really doing a good job.
It's because they're the newest and they're the most exciting.
But do you think that Jen Shah will be on it when she's out of prison? Are you even a Real Housewives girl?
No one else, I think, would want to
film with her. That's facts.
And like Heather has kind of become the ringleader.
You think so?
Well, I think she like is portrayed as that. So like when Jen left, that's what like Heather became. And she's like continuing it. So if Jen Shah comes back, then there will like be people I think that won't want to be on it.
I could see that, like if the entire cast is like, if she films, we're not filming. But I feel like Andy might be like, okay, well then don't film. Because that will get people to tune in.
But like, I'm
scared of my posture. I'm scared of people seeing that my posture is literally this.
You need Lisa Barlow and you need Mary Cosby.
I also apologize about my hat. I know that 0.5 zoom is making it look like my hat is exceedingly tall.
It's only about 18 inches off the top of her head.
18? It probably looks like that in the video. Oh well.
It's okay, I got a crazy bun in my hair.
You always are bunning.
It's because I'm always 3 days overdue for a hair wash.
Hot girls don't wash their hair.
I was supposed to wash my hair last night, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to put oil in my hair and put it in a bun tomorrow. And that's what I did.
Is it like a hair treatment? Like a hair mask?
I just put some argan oil on my scalp.
Love that.
Yeah.
We love a hydrated girl.
Yeah. I have to burp.
Flatulence is
Hot girls
accepted.
fart.
Hot girls are gaseous.
Yeah.
Hot gaseous girls. Is that going to come up your esophagus on the mic? Okay. One thing I noticed when I was filming Meg's nails is filming while making nails borderline makes the nails come out worse. Okay, continue.
I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, we're hoping for the best. Good God. I can't wait to do this enough times that I don't really think about it happening. Who's outside? Do you think they're making out?
I hope so. A couple months ago, I was in Philly and with my fiance, and we saw a couple breaking up, and then we were like in a liquor store right next to, like they were breaking up like outside of it. And then they both came in and they both bought like single boxes of like Bada Box wine.
No cigarettes for the breakup?
You can't buy cigarettes at the liquor store in Pennsylvania. It was in Philly.
Oh, I guess I don't know my package store rules. What do they call the package store there?
The state store, because it's all state run.
You want to go to the statey? What do they call it, the statey?
No, they call it the state store. And it's the liquor store, because like you can't sell beer There, it's only wine and spirits, and you have to go to like a
where
beer
do you
distributor.
get beer?
The beer distributor. It's different.
Is that also run by the state? Yes.
Yes, but they have to be sold separate. And beer.
So
and,
working at a liquor store in Pennsylvania is a state job.
Yes, state employee.
Do you think they get hella benefits?
They get state benefits. Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. Now that's a gig.
Yeah.
Do you think you could work there? Could you get a pension? Mm-hmm. Working at the state
As
liquor.
a state employee, yeah.
Because they're a red state.
Because I think that it flip-flops. It's a swing state. I kept my vote there for a long time because it's a swing state. And my vote matters there.
Well,
a lot
let's
more
not
than
incriminate
here.
ourselves.
I said a long time. I didn't say till when.
Let's
I vote in Connecticut
let's not talk about
now.
voter fraud. Let's not have this be... I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, I ruined the podcast. Ew, I hate that laugh. You guys, I've recorded myself and now I'm realizing I'm autistic. I'm melting down here.
It's a spectrum. Everyone's got a little bit of it.
Who's your favorite person on Love on the Spectrum?
James.
Which one's James? The blonde one that
Yeah.
looks like hella 80s?
Yes. Because
He
he
looks like...
doesn't care about what anyone else thinks.
Who was the
and he's
guy
a feminist
on
king.
Full House?
Uncle Joey.
Yeah, he
Dave
looks like-
Coulier,
yes.
Who, that song...
Is that his dad?
No.
Oh.
The Alanis Morissette song, You Ought to Know, is about him.
What? Did they date?
Yeah. And he was like 40 and she was like 21.
Lore.
Yeah.
For days. Anyway,
Yeah.
he looks like
He made her
Uncle
crash
Joey.
out that much.
He looks like Uncle Joey.
He does. Oh, that was done.
He has a girlfriend now.
I know.
I've seen on his
I haven't
social
seen the new
media.
season yet. I need to watch it.
I started watching it the other day. One of my clients made me watch it. I had never seen Love on the Spectrum
The
before.
milk to my Chardonnay.
What is that?
Abby writes a song for David.
In what season?
This season. The newest one.
Connor's
She-
my favorite.
It's a TikTok sound now. She goes, "You're the lion to my lioness, the milk to my Chardonnay."
I don't understand the milk to Chardonnay
He
reference.
drinks milk and she drinks Chardonnay. Like they go out to restaurants and she orders Chardonnay and he orders milk.
Ordering milk at a restaurant is so uncalled for.
Yeah, he orders a glass of cold milk.
Very baby girl of him. Did you see that?
No. That movie? Mm-hmm. No.
It's very baby girl of him. Wow. What a king.
Yeah.
They don't make them like they make them on Love on the Spectrum.
They don't make them like,
They currently make them.
yeah. They've only recently started making them that way. I saw a tweet the other day and it was like, the fact that billionaires aren't okay with having $999 million is fucking weird.
Literally.
It's like, yeah.
What would you do if
With $1
you
billion?
woke up? No, even $1 million tomorrow.
I'd probably buy a house.
Okay.
So I could plant
Cash?
flowers whenever I wanted. Yeah.
Cash, or would you just do a down payment regular stuff?
No, I'd buy like a very modest
$1 million home.
No.
Okay.
It wouldn't be $1 million. It would be like $250,000.
Okay,
And, like,
so what would you do with the
everything I
remainder?
wanted to it.
Oh, she'd
Like
renovate.
make it perfect, but like super cute cottage core with some land so I could like plant vegetables. And then I would invest the rest so that I had a huge return on investment. And I would not go to work except for doing whatever I wanted every day.
I don't know if $1 million will get you that lifestyle.
Listen,
You might still have to
I
work.
told you I
babe.
would do that. I didn't say that it would work.
Okay.
That's my plan. I'm
and
sticking
you know
to
what?
it.
Who am I to burst the bub?
Yeah.
She said, all I want to do is just grow some fucking plants. Like,
Yeah.
what's so wrong with that?
And get a dog.
So sue me. Speaking of dogs, do you think Hank, what do you wager Hank has eaten something at my house when I get home tonight?
What's his like household item of choice to eat?
My underwear. The other day, I got
Period.
home after work, and it takes me a while to figure it out because if I leave clothes out, it's always upstairs. And I got home, and it wasn't until I went to go put my shirt away, like, later that night, that I realized he had eaten... It looked like a shark had taken a bite out of the front and back of the bottom of my t-shirt. Literally. And I was like, and you ate it because there's no scraps lying around. And the day before, he had eaten one of my sports bras. So this morning, when he finally threw it up, it was not only white fabric, but also black fabric. And I was like, well, country boy can't survive, I guess.
Yeah.
His, like... For the viewers following along at home, my dog has PLE. He's old. He's going to be 9 in June. He's a young little terrier man. I'll put a photo right here.
Cool. I thought you wanted my
He's on prednisone, which makes him ravenously hungry, which he was already ravenously hungry before. And so he's liable to be eating my items. I feel like a bad
But
mom.
he's a panty guy.
Yeah. Hank is always on a panty raid.
Yeah.
And I realized, it took me a while to realize he was stealing things out of the laundry hamper.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah. Like pulling them out of the grate, which was also probably fun for him too. Like pulling.
It's like a lick mat.
Yeah, he's like, this is a task for me to get done here today.
He's a good boy.
Is he?
Yes. He sits so beautifully when we play tennis. We have to plan to play tennis.
I know. Guess it won't be this weekend because it's raining.
I know.
This one
But I'm
is
itching
going to
for
be
it.
hot and juicy.
Yeah. Because this thumb is kind of hot and juicy, so.
Yeah. Very that.
Very hot, very juicy.
Yeah, I'm down to play tennis.
Good.
I'm sad that Aaliyah moved and my tennis girlie's gone. My other tennis girlie, or also my tennis girlie.
I'm the secondary tennis girlie. That's okay.
Well, now you're my primary. You're my primary tennis partner now.
We should schedule like a couple weeks out then. So that we don't have to.
Put this thumb in face up. It's very weird doing nails without music.
Yeah. Or without programs on.
Yeah, no programs, no music, just going raw.
Are you still watching Sex and the City?
Yeah, I watched a few episodes today. There was actually a poignant moment in the episode today where she's like, and imperceptible to anyone but me, Big has just closed his heart. Because she like slept next to him and like didn't pay attention to him. I was like, damn.
Yep.
I didn't realize when I watched it as a high schooler, like she's so insufferable.
Oh, it's so bad.
So bad.
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, she showed up like as a candy striper.
Yeah. When he had like a heart attack.
Like an angioplasty or something.
And then he dies of it in the new show.
Spoiler alert.
Everyone knows that.
Do you think Peloton paid for that?
Maybe. They're like, we kill people. That's how crazy we are.
Yeah. Literally.
God, this is gonna be so pretty.
I know, I might not like care about how it applies to the middle of your nail since I know we're covering it. Oh, I always forget about this glitter, but I love it.
Really pretty.
It's so good. This silver and the gold are amazing.
I used to have an Essie nail polish that was like coppery, but it was like this, and it
Like
was
the
so
micro
pretty.
glitter?
Yeah. It was my fave.
Well, we don't reveal our products here on the pod. If you're interested, I do have a link in the description box to my product list if you want to buy it. It does cost money because nobody's making money on affiliate codes these days. And then I don't ever have to say that I like something that I don't like. Thank you.
You're such a good businesswoman.
You know, girl bossing comes naturally.
Yeah. It does not come naturally to me.
What? Yes, it does.
No, not that way. Not like making money. I'm like really bad at making money. And I have 2 jobs.
What are your 2 jobs? If you don't mind sharing.
I work for the state of Connecticut and I work at Anthropology.
Do you like your job at Anthropology?
I like the discount. because it's significant.
I had a client the other day who used to be like a store manager at Anthropology. Maybe the one in Westport, not the one, I don't know, maybe it wasn't even in Westport, but.
The one in Westport has like 80 employees. It's huge.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since, but I was like, I really like this woman, and she, sometimes every once in a while I'm like, damn, did the universe put this person in my path because they're like meant to help me along my journey, where I was like, she would be an awesome studio manager.
Mm-hmm. You have to create your gaggle of girl
Girlies.
bosses. Yeah.
My gaggle of girlies. It's hard to find.
Nobody wants to work these days.
Okay, Kim K.
Get off your ass and work. They know how to make money. That's crazy.
I think it's really Chris.
Well, yeah.
Someone today, or one of my friends, was like, Kris Jenner didn't start making real money until she was in her 50s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
but she...
Courtney didn't get married until she was in her 40s. And I was like, okay, we don't need to use them as a fucking template for...
Chris also married an extremely successful attorney. Mm-hmm. And obviously got a good, like, divorce settlement out of it.
Yeah, but she did kind of, like, monetize her children to a degree that the likes of which this world has never seen before.
Yeah, but I don't think she was, like, going without before that.
Oh, no.
And then married, like, a decathlon athlete.
Well, here's a fun fact. Did I tell you this before?
No. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
What are you about to drop on me? Okay, my great uncle was a high school football coaching legend in Connecticut. The Wilton Fieldhouse is named after him. And then Bruce Jenner did attribute getting into college to my great uncle.
No way.
Because Bruce was on the opposing team at a track meet, and my uncle was like, kid, you're really talented. Where are you going to college? And my uncle was, he's my great uncle, but I would say my uncle. He's deceased, R.I.P. Uncle Nick. He really believed in education because he he was in the Navy, and he was like, oh, if you're educated, you get like a better position, at least back then.
No, that's the case now.
And also like the benefit of being in service is you get, some education benefits or whatever.
This is crazy.
Isn't it so pretty?
Yeah.
Such a good like New Year's Eve color. And so he just was always trying to get kids to go to college and was like, Bruce, you're really talented. You could definitely get a sports scholarship. And Bruce was like, I'm not that good at school. I don't know if he was like diagnosed as dyslexic back then or not. I also don't know, do you use he, him pronouns back then? She, her, once they've transitioned? I don't fucking know. Somebody educate me in the comments below.
I think you can refer to the former Bruce Jenner as such.
Okay, great. That's what I've been doing.
Maybe use preferred pronouns now.
Yes. So when Bruce transitioned and became Caitlyn, the newspaper interviewed my uncle, who was at the time like in his 90s, and everyone's like trying to think it's a gotcha moment. And they were like, well, what do you think about this? And my uncle was like, I think she's an incredible athlete and always has been and deserves success. And I was like, wow, legend.
Wow.
Little did we know, Caitlyn Jenner is the consummate Republican.
Not all old people are the worst.
Yeah, my uncle is the best. Caitlyn is the worst.
Yeah. True.
Sorry.
I'm not.
I hate when I laugh like that.
I think it's really endearing.
It's not.
It's very unique to you.
Do I do it a lot?
I don't know. I've never noticed.
Oh, no.
I do snort when I laugh sometimes.
Ah, girl!
What
Did you learn it from someone else? I feel like it's a trait that you pick up from a friend.
No, if I'm like laughing really hard, I'll like breathe in too fast and like...
I've never made you laugh. Actually, I think I've made you snort before.
Probably, yeah. That one day that...
Where do I sit in the friends ranked in terms of comedy? Am I at least in the top 10?
Of my friends?
Yeah. I'm fishing for compliments. Yeah, you're like kind of funny, girl.
At this woman's birthday party, she made all of us go around the table and tell her.
No, not me.
She demanded all of us around the table say something nice about her. And
I did it about you first.
And then we
about...
had to say an area of growth that she needed to address as well.
This is a misrepresentation of what really happened.
It was great. Everybody loves attention.
No, because I went around the table and told each person what I loved about them.
Yeah.
That's not what you just said. You said
I just left that out.
No, you said that I went around the table and made everyone say what they love about me.
You did do that after.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Someone suggested that we do that.
Oh.
That wasn't me.
Okay, and then you really were into that idea.
Obviously.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's my birthday.
Yeah. I agree.
Persecute me.
No.
Nail me to the cross.
I supported it fully. I think I gave you 17 compliments.
I want my Smisky back.
Go get it. We love Smiskies in the Sick Nail Nation.
Is it Smisky or Schmisky? Schmishky.
I don't know. I think it's Schmishky.
I don't either, but did you see that little one? I love that. You got the good one. Mm-hmm. Did you see the little house thingy?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Don't you think I need that in here somewhere?
Yeah, my sister has like so many, and they're literally scattered all over her little studio apartment, and it's so cute because you can like barely see them, but I love it. Like she has the one that's getting dressed in the bathroom, and she has the one that's like, she has the running late one. Like you have that one too? Yeah, it's
I don't think I have that. I guess maybe I do. It's the one where he's like holding the briefcase and running to work.
Yeah.
Okay. It's running late.
And it's checking his
watch.
Aww. Yeah. Mine's hula hooping because it's exercising. And then
we should go get some of those.
Sitting like this. My sister lives like down the street from
a place that has them. I'm going to start selling them here.
When I was in elementary school, I was on a softball team named the Periwinkles because we named ourselves.
That's really cute.
Yeah. It was two parents that were the coaches. And they were like, girls, we want you to name your own team. And we were like, the Periwinkles.
Who came up with it?
We were talking about like colors. Like we were like,
did you have like a periwinkle jersey?
No, I think like we did like a, what's it called? Like a brainstorming session.
Women in STEM.
Yeah. And we were like talking about colors, and maybe one of the parents was like, what about periwinkle? And we were like, yay! Periwinkle!
That's really cute.
Yeah.
What sport was it?
Softball. And we had periwinkle blue t-shirts. Those t-shirts that you get playing sports when you're little, and they're like a dress.
Yeah. I remember
you could wear it like now.
In high school, my like boy best friends lived in the next town over. And I remember I got like one of their, childhood soccer shirts, and it was a cherished item of mine for a very long time. I think like even up to like when I moved to LA. You go like this. Even up to like when I moved to LA, there was like photos of me wearing it, and it was.
You don't have it anymore?
I don't know where. I don't think I do. I always feel like I get rid of my clothes, and I have so much like vintage stuff, and then I'll be like, oh, I've worn this a million times. It doesn't really feel special to me anymore. And then I'll get rid of it and then deeply regret it.
Yeah, I have this one dress that I got rid of after college, and I still think about it sometimes. Like the second it gets warm out, I'm like, wow. It was like a button-down, short sleeve, like blue and white striped, like t-shirt dress, and it was just long enough, but just short enough, and
Sounds
it was
like a good beach cover-up.
Yeah, it was great, and I used to wear it with a jean jacket, and I got rid of it because I like didn't wear it a lot one summer, and
I love to like declutter.
Yeah, but it's like usually when I'm going through an episode and shouldn't be
shouldn't be making life decisions.
Yeah.
Irreversible decisions.
Luteal phase.
Just girly things. I actually need to do like a closet declutter soon. Like my spring cleaning.
I have 5 bags of clothes for Goodwill in my trunk.
How long have they been in there?
Only about a week. So there's at least 3 weeks left before they get dropped off.
That's an impressively short amount of time.
I said at least.
Okay.
And was I in the Goodwill parking lot today picking up libations?
Were you?
Yes.
So you could have donated. Well, it was outside of the donation hours, I think. No?
I don't know.
I have a feeling I'm going to look back at this footage and be like, wow, my posture is concerning. She says as she sits up straighter, and I go, how much deeper could I sink into this?
I have a friend who is from Colombia originally, or Venezuela, I mean. And I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but her grandma used to say, point your nipples to the horizon. When she would want her to stand up straight.
I mean, very that.
She had a little gray bowl cut. The
grandma?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Not my friend.
Wow, I'm doing terribly. I think my margarita is kicking in.
She's doing a beautiful job.
We'll skip to the next.
And I really support everything she does, always.
Which maybe sometimes you shouldn't.
But I was gonna add, I don't blindly just agree with everything.
But that's what you just said.
No. I support you. But I'll call you out if you need to be called out.
What do I need to be called out on today?
That you're not doing a bad job.
Oh.
You're doing a good job.
I thought it was that I needed to move on from men in my life.
Yeah, that too. But
In due time.
easier said than done, ladies and
I mean,
gents.
it's pretty easy to do. I think more
no.
than most people, I think I'm good at it.
Give yourself some grace.
I'm giving myself credit that I actually think I'm really good at moving on from people that are not good for me.
But is that a trauma response and just cutting people off?
No, because if I did that, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in right now, which is upset by a man I should have cut off
Fair.
2 years ago. And in fact, I did, and then I circled back around.
Who looks divorced? What flavor is the green nail oil?
Watermelon?
I want that.
It smells like a 1998 watermelon lip smacker
Yum.
lip gloss.
That's what I need
I'll put this one.
for my car.
Should I start making air fresheners?
Yeah.
You really do support me in all things.
Yeah. There's one thing about me. It's I'm gonna buy the merch. I'm gonna support the
I've
small biz.
discovered girls really love merch.
Yeah.
My friend Jessie, big merch head, her and her husband Joe. They're like, we won't get our nails done anymore, but big into the merch.
Tim loves merch.
Do you think Tim would wear a sick nail shirt?
Probably. If it was
I do like to make
a boxy t-shirt.
I do like to make skater approved merch.
Yeah.
I would get really excited when Dave would tell me that skaters would be wearing sick nail shirts at the skate park. I mean, it would really just be him and Paul, but
He's not lying. There are skaters at the skate park wearing
he
sick nails
was the
merch.
one. I wonder if he still wears it. We should text him. Maybe not. That's my ex-boyfriend, for the record.
In the same breath that she said she's really good at
Moving on.
moving on.
Great. Loving that for me. I mean,
Pretend that didn't happen.
just another man that doesn't want me that's moving to LA.
Doesn't deserve you.
Okay, slay.
You're too
Let's hear
No.
it.
I heard a saying recently and it goes, now I'm nervous because people will hear me say this. If I'm too much, find
Go find less.
Yeah.
Go find less, girls. Right.
There's no one better.
Do you think
than Kate
boys...
Crew.
And that's the end of the episode. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Love you. We're almost done with this manicure here. If there's nothing else that's better said, then we all are just gonna cut it here. Okay, love you, bye. Right after the beep. Cuts out.
Have you ever gone speed dating?
No, and I would only do it if I was allowed to document the entire experience.
Wear some like Google glasses.
Like the Ray-Ban, like,
Why do you have sunglasses on? Don't worry about it.
sign this release. Ooh, are you okay?
I got a like dust particle on my nose.
Oh no. I'm gonna put this one in.
This is cute. I like it.
I like
They're
it
kind of
too.
like
It's so
Easter eggs,
easy.
but like
Fabergé.
stuff.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll show you the video of the final look. Love you, bye.
Yeah.
Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
So if you make it to the end, I love you. And if you have any suggestions for how to make it better, let me know in the comments. Please be nice. I am sensitive, even though I look intimidating, apparently. I don't know if there'll be another episode, but if there is, I'm sure it'll be a new guest. Obviously a new conversation. Maybe the same slightly unhinged energy as this one. So subscribe and let me know in the comments what I should be doing to make this more professional, but like still keep it fun. Okay, bye. Love you.